In the heart of the Philippines, where heroes are forged and dreams take flight, an unwavering spirit, a legacy of courage, and a symbol of freedom stands tall.
76 years ago, a humble force took to the skies, propelled by a vision of defending the nation and protecting its people.
At this time, heading the armed forces of the Philippines, we have an air force that can really be depended on, reliable, and always ready to provide air support in our various mandates.
Today, your Philippine Air Force has transformed and adapted to meet new challenges head-on.
The Philippine Air Force plays a very important role in our overall campaign, especially with our ground operations.
From conducting complex military operations with precision and efficiency,
Nandun yung naging respeto namin sa mga piloto natin that they are flying a very, very dangerous mission. Many lives were saved and we were able to win the battle.
Beyond being a force of defense, your Air Force is also a force of compassion.
from providing critical support during disasters locally
Ano lang yung force during sa calamity, hindi namin masigurado kung makuha pa naman to ang mga natrap sa cave ng Subak.
The Philippine Air Force provided mobility and it provided multiple sorties throughout the day just to keep those isolated communities supplied with food, with drinking water, and most especially with hope.
and even abroad.
They were going to Turkey to a very difficult climate. It was the dead of winter. They were selfless, they were eager, they wanted to help.
From reaching out to communities and actively participating in nation building, to protecting and guarding our nation's borders.
Our two organizations are at the forefront of national defense. There is no doubt that through joint operations, our Air Force has supported all the branches of service of the armed forces in performance of our mandate.
Our dedication gives us the power to go beyond what we previously thought impossible.
Your role has been appreciated in all facets. So, not merely now as a support service to any other service, but as a main provider, as an essential element of national security.
We are proud that in the eyes of those who matter, they see the Philippine Air Force as
Fast,
Valiant,
steadfast,
Heroic,
Growing
upwards,
Best,
top speed, determined, dependable, soaring,
reliable,
Always ready.
air power.
It's been a long and eventful road towards our 76th year, but the journey is what makes us stronger.
As we reflect on the past and cherish the present, let us soar higher towards a promising future.
Where we can continue writing the story of integrity, service above self, teamwork, excellence, and professionalism, while carrying our nation's hopes and dreams on our wings.
As we accelerate the Philippine Air Force with excellence towards a credible and agile Air Force, adaptable to modern warfare and responsive to national and regional security and development.
United in purpose as the guardians of our precious skies and bearers of hope.
Thank you for your kind introduction. Our Defense Secretary, Secretary Gilbert Chodoro, please take your seat. Also joining us today is House Speaker, Speaker Martin Romualdez. The Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief of Staff, General Andy Centino, and also the other major service commanders who have joined us for today's commemoration, distinguished guests, fellow workers in government, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great honor to be with you today as we commemorate the 76 strong years of selfless duty to the country by the Philippine Air Force. We look back today on a very rich history of our Air Force, which can be traced to the First World War, when military aviation was first introduced here in our country. The dedication and sacrifice of all the personnel has demonstrated throughout history that has paved the way for the PAF's growth and success over the last 76 years. We stand today to recognize the outstanding PAF officers, members, and units who have shown exemplary dedication to securing our nation and defending our skies. We have contributed in laying the groundwork for the enhancement of our aerial defense capabilities. So on behalf of the Filipino people, I thank you for your service. May you continue doing your best in all the endeavors that you are given and inspire your fellow airmen and airwomen to do the same. As your Commander-in-Chief, I am proud to see the great distance that we and that the PAF has flown to ensure the security and sovereignty of our beloved nation. The achievements exemplify the values that the PAF stands for: integrity, excellence, and patriotism. As members of the Philippine Air Force, you must always uphold these values as the custodians of our skies, entrusted with the task of upholding our national interests, protecting our people, and defending our territory. Your service also goes far beyond conflict, extending into the depths of calamity and humanitarian crises, where you have selflessly extended a helping hand to those in need. And through the years, you have also supported the Philippine Army and other law enforcement agencies in upholding internal security, making our communities safe from various threats. I reiterate that this administration is committed to strengthening the armed forces, including the Philippine Air Force, through the acquisitions under the AFP Modernization Program. Ladies and gentlemen, the days ahead will not be easy and will demand every ounce of our strength and our resilience. The winds of change signal geopolitical challenges around our region and other parts of the world that as yet affect us. The Philippine Air Force Maritime Air Patrol missions are thus essential in upholding our territorial integrity and safeguarding Philippine maritime zones. I wish nothing but the best for the Philippine Air Force as it continues to soar to greater heights. May you also remain united in purpose, indomitable in spirit, and unwavering in your dedication to protect our beloved Republic. Once again, happy anniversary to the Philippine Air Force. Maraming salamat at mabuhay ang Hukbong Himpapawid ng Pilipinas. Magandang tanghali po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, sir, for that very inspiring message.
At this juncture, the President will be presented with a memento by the Commanding General, Philippine Air Force.